Right, welcome back. I think this is like, what, episode 54 now? And what we're going to be up to today? Well, so far, you can see here I finished the turntable for the last episode, and I set up at least the beginnings, well, the plots, as it were, for where I'm going to be having some storehouses, right? Now, in today's episode, I'll probably just weld some of this up and start maybe messing around with some blocks to kind of get an idea for design. Later in the video as well, if you're planning to stick around, I will show what the answer is to this little mistake. I've seen the comments already. People are starting to guess it and guess it right. I'll let you all know exactly what happened here. And oh, come on. Oh, more gas, now! See, when your sim speed drops, you kind of tendency to die a lot. Yeah. Anyway, and if you can hear that noise, quite a noisy train. Now, I don't know if it's the same for you guys when you play these games, but I tend to play it with the sound off, so I don't notice it too much. And that's death number 2. But anyway, so I get a wee bit of noise coming for the train, but hopefully by the end of this video as well, I will send it on its way. Now I know what the problems are with the track. I've been able to fix it. I've been able to send it around the whole track and just let it do its thing. And the sim speeds and the noise level around the base start to improve, so I can get on to doing various items. But for this episode, I'm planning on doing something just slightly different. As per, I've built another cargo wagon, but this one is undamaged, unbroken, even fixed the patterns in the middle, attached the wheels properly, painted the underside, added little embellishments here and there, and this one is essentially workshop ready, but not yet. I've got a plan for that, and that'll come just a little later. So hopefully I'll get to moving this, but since it's unpowered, I've been building a kind of little floaty thing here, kind of basing it on a Necron scarab from 140k, but I don't really fancy the look of this too much, so I'm going to do something slightly different with a little bit of mechanical inspiration. So I'm going to take the Luminarian skull that's floating about, cut off the bottom half of it, attach it onto the front, and then apply all the moving components, thrusters and gyroscopes, batteries, whatnot. And then what this will do is I'll fly it over, attach it to these things, and move them along the track, since there is not a locomotive available currently, in order to get these moving to storage up at the other end. Alright, so I'll get on to that and I'll catch you guys at the end of the episode. Right, so yeah, this thing, I mean, don't get me wrong, it works, it did the job, it has got a bit of a scarab look to the back of it, it has the skull in the front. It kind of reminds me of something, I'm not really too sure what. I'm thinking the old original Toy Story, but I'm not really too sure. It's hideous, but you know what, it does the trick, and the trick was moving this forward for there just to see if it would move it. It struggles, but it moves it, right? So far that's what I've managed. This is undamaged and it's workshop ready, so that'll be going up shortly. And I actually managed to get these trains these ones out here put into storage, extended it out as well a wee bit and welded everything up on the surface but left the outsides completely clear. So, well, naturally, like a normal train wagon's not as long as these ones are actually a bit longer because they've got the extension of the drilling rigs on the end. But essentially this I think will be enough space. I think this is like 45 blocks long. So yeah, each one will be 45 blocks long. I have another one here and here, there and there. Just need to work out what kind of building I'm looking for, what kind of design I'm looking for. So that's that done, and now on to the bonus part. Last episode now concluding here. Now I've had a look at the comments, and a few of you have got it pretty quick. And those of you who got it in order was Chad P, Mastax and Sky. You guys got it right away. Yep, it was a simple case. Out of, what was it, 94 separate sections of track added, one of them was not converted to a station. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, info, convert to station. And now let's send that train on its way and see if it's worked this time. And it should work, I've tested it already. But yeah, you guys got it right first time. I was very shocked, very surprised at how quickly, because I myself took a very, very, very long time to work that out. No joke, I literally thought it was the wheels, thought it was the suspension, tried different setups, all sorts of different things just to get it to work. Nothing was working, and then after about, I think it was at 15, 16 different reloads, I thought, what if it's the track? And then, bingo, that's what it was. But the fact that you guys got that so much faster, you've got probably a bit more experience with these things than I do. I bow to your betterment. And there we go, straight across. That's all it took, just converting that one wee section to a station, and that was it, done. So well done, guys. Give yourselves a pat on the back, that was awfully good. So yeah, I think that's essentially it now for this episode. I'm going to get on to planning out the next one and finding out what needs to happen next. Yeah, get a wee bit of design work on the storage buildings, I'm thinking. Habitation space perhaps. Either way, this train now that I've got it moving, I'm not going to stop it anytime soon. I'm just going to leave it running, because why not? You know what, I've prior to recording these videos, well, this video specifically, I had already worked out the problem with the track, converted it to station, and then sent the train around the whole network that's been built so far, and came back to 2 hours later and it was still running on its own. No faults, no problems, no damage, no breakages. So I think I can safely say so far we are good. We're good so far. We're able to get this done and get these things moving. Now let's think about perhaps maybe getting a bigger train built. And I'm thinking 5 of the cargo wagons, maybe, with the hopper wagon taking up the rear. Leaves a wee bit of room for maybe something combat worthy, maybe. I've even got in mind like a passenger wagon as well. Doesn't serve any practical function, but will look pretty and something a player can be in and whatnot. But I've got ideas, but I'm all over the place right now. I'm falling behind. I need to get stuff done, but it's a pretty long outro, but see when you're in here though, oof. The walking speeds are slow, sim speeds are slow, noisy. Oh, it's so noisy. Ow. See, you can hear it slamming and making noises. Oh, that wheel looks like it's loose. Oof. Oof. Ah, that went also smoothly enough. Oh, I might need to stiffen the suspension. Or maybe, is it stiffen the suspension for these wheels maybe? I don't know, but these things are quite noisy when they're turning corners, but as you can see, if it's just on its own, just moving on its own in the straight line, no problems, no biggies, and I'll just check the sim speed quickly. Just above half. Suppose that'll need to do for now. Anyway guys, catch you in the next one, and take care of yourselves, alright? Slange.